Hey YouTube, this is your boy Dark Spider. Welcome everyone to my first commentary. This is gonna be my very first talking with you guys, my subscribers, and well, basically, how about this? I'm gonna be talking to the whole community. How about that, right? So, bear with me, folks, because this is my first time ever talking, and I'm just gonna be discussing. I said disgusting. Discussing a couple of things, right? So the first thing I want to talk about is that the amount of hate that Insomniac has been getting, right? Uh, it's kind of sad, really, because the reason why I say it's sad is because you have these certain fans who have been sending out death threats to these people who have been death threatening or insulting like YouTubers. Also, these particular fans have been assaulting everybody because these type of people are not getting what they want. And a lot of people on social media is being divided because, well, unfortunately, the statement that Insomniac has and said that there is going to be no DLC for this game. And I understand that people are upset. People are very hurt by this because they feel like they've been lied to, or they feel like they never kept their promise. And so people are just like, what the hell, man? You know? And of course, a lot of people are, in the comments are probably gonna say like, "Oh, they never promised anything. They never announced anything. Well, we should have known this 6 months ago that we were never gonna get anything else after the New Game Plus update, yada yada yada." But people had hope. People wanted more for this game. They needed more. They wanted like more suits, for example. They wanted more story content, maybe more features, maybe some weather. Oh, that's a weather. Yeah, weather options like have thunderstorms or maybe some snow or maybe some heavy rain or you know what I mean, something like that. Or during the third act of the game, when Venom came in and took over New York, it was like a symbiotic New York City in a way, so they wanted that. You know what I'm saying? People, the real fans, really wanted this, and it's really sad, in my opinion, that some hackers just decide like, oh, we're just gonna screw up Insomniac because we're too impatient and the communication wasn't there, right? And I honestly think that a lot of people have become divided over this DLC thing, and it's kind of crazy. Now, for me personally, I'm on the side of I really wish there was DLC. Now, am I mad that there is no DLC? Yes, I am very mad actually. I'm very mad to the point where it's like why? In a way, it's like I wish in a way the company had more confidence in themselves. Like, yes, this hack was bad. Yes, the leaks were bad. But, in a way, we should be able to pull up our bootstraps and get back to going with things, right? Have confidence in the fans, have confidence in the community, have confidence with Sony, have confidence. That's all it really took. And of course, a lot of things have been damaged with the hack. For example, people who have their personal information out. There's been a lot of layoffs and all the other stuff. Plus, they're dealing with other projects. I keep hearing, and it's like that's nice, and that is bad that if your personal information gets out there, but it just really sucks, because a lot of people wanted more from this. They needed more. They still want more. And honestly, a lot of people don't care about the PC release, and I'm sure a lot of people that are on PC are extremely happy about this. But if there is no extra content in this game, then in a sense, it's like, what's the point of releasing a PC port version, right? And I also understand that they probably did it in order to like gain some money, in order to produce a DLC later on down the line, or a lot of people also been saying like, oh, God of War Ragnarok didn't have DLC until the Game Awards, and to be honest with you, it's like that's cool, you know, that a lot of people thought that, oh, we're not gonna get DLC for this game, but at the Game Awards, apparently they did, and it made tons and tons of money off that in a way, right? I'm not particularly too sure about that game because, well, I didn't play it. I'm more of a superhero type of channel, but anywho, a lot of people just keep having hope, and it sucks to hear that announcement. Oh, we don't have any additional story plan, and when that article released, that's when the whole entire thing just crumbled. Now people are worried about the Wolverine game because there hasn't been any new updates. The people are worried about the other projects such as Spider-Man 3, maybe a Venom game that may or may not come. Yeah, a lot of people are just, they don't know what to do with Insomniac. It's like they want to support Insomniac because of the Spider-Man franchise, but at the same time they don't, because they weren't promised with DLC. And people thought like, well, since the first game had DLC, how come this game can't? And in a sense, I'm in that same boat, right? And the sense is that I wanted DLC. I wanted new content. I wanted to explore new content with you guys, right? And make new TikTok videos and share the community. Like, what can we do with the new story? What can we do with new features, new suits, everything? Certain people who love this game, I feel bad. I feel bad for myself because I'm in that category where I wanted this. Now, and the thing that kills me, that people keep saying like, oh, they probably just gonna save it for the Venom game. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? I understand the whole thing with Carnage, but why Spider-Man and Venom can fight Carnage? I don't get it. But a lot of people want the Venom standalone game. I like Venom. I think he's one of my favorite supervillains for the Spider-Man Rogue Gallery, but did we need a full game of Venom? Like, really? I mean, of course, a lot of people ask for that, but in a sense, I don't know. All I know is that a lot of people are probably not gonna look at Spider-Man 2 anymore because, man, they're not worried about PC port. And a lot of people in the comments, every time Insomniac posts something, whether it be Ratchet and Clank or whether it be something Spider-Man related or whether it's just something in general, People are gonna keep asking where in the living hell is DLC, right? And people are gonna keep talking about it, keep talking about it, and keep talking about it, and keep talking about it until there is until the end of time, in my opinion, or something new and fresh from Insomniac comes out. Then people will probably shift their focus onto that particular game or that particular project or something. You know what I mean? But until we get an announcement on the Wolverine game or the Venom game or any potential story DLC or anything like that, yeah, people are just gonna be like, you know what, screw you guys. And I think that's not good. And I don't understand this this hatred towards Spider-Man 2. I don't understand like where the where does hate come from? It's like I get the story felt a little bit rushed and everything. I understand like certain pieces of the content has been cut. I get it. I wish they did not have to delete that content, but it's like my goodness, guys. The toxic people just, man, toxic people will ruin everything, right? And that's what we don't want in the community. We do not want toxic people in the Spider-Man community or superhero community in general. Whether you're a fan of DC or Marvel, it don't matter. It's kind of, it feels like to me in a sense, it's like we, the real and deal good people fans, it feels like we're being punished because of the toxic people's actions. In my opinion, it's like why would you hack a company? What's the purpose of that? Oh well, they not communicating, so we need to know things here and there, and we're if you don't release this content, we're gonna post personal information out. It's like why? I don't get it. It's like what's the point of that, man? You're that upset because they're not communicating at the moment, so you're just gonna decide to ruin everyone's dream or something like that. I still remember they were gonna do the great web game, and I saw that. I really got mad at that for being canceled because in my opinion, I've always wanted a Spider-Man game that had multiplayer, and for me to swing around with my friends and and showing them the ropes or something like that, or maybe they showed me the ropes on what tricks they did. You know what I mean? Like people, man, it's like I can't stand people sometimes who does that, and I wish that game wasn't canceled. They could have made millions off of that. And people are gonna be like, well, live service games isn't good anymore because, well, look at Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. It's like, man, come on now. It's two different companies. Not every game is gonna be like, Suicide Squad. Not every game is gonna be like Gotham Knights. Not every game is gonna be like the Avengers. It's like, my goodness, man. It's all about confidence. It's all about seeing the mistakes of what live service games were having trouble with, right? But I bet you if that game came out creating your own version of Spider-Man or Spider-Woman, I just don't get it. And for me, in my opinion, that really I think that's gonna just stick with me. That's gonna make me mad. And not having DLC, that's I just don't understand, man. It's like I get they dealt with a lot of stuff. Like I said, confidence, man. They needed that. But what can you do? Maybe they will post something and it'll just be either shadow drop, maybe they'll announce it whenever they want, maybe whenever the Venom game is done, or maybe when Wolverine is finally out, they may go back to Spider-Man 2 and finish the DLC and be like, well, look guys, look. But I doubt it. But anywho, I probably talk too much and freaking spazzing out, and my web swinging skills is not as what it is in my previous videos, but it's just a quick conversation with you guys and share my thoughts and opinions about the whole DLC thing and what's going on about the backlash. I really think the backlash is 100% justified, but in the sense that just it's okay to speak your mind on something that you thought it was gonna happen and it doesn't. But to sit there to basically insult people and freaking harassing them, sending them death threats, sending them all types of stuff because you didn't get what you want or something like that. It's like, come on now, dude, really? Then you wonder why the company is maybe silent a lot. It's like, dude, we're not gonna respond if we just gonna keep getting death threats or extreme hatred because there's no DLC or we didn't. I don't know. I just don't understand that. Like I said, I just don't understand the hatred. I get that the game felt a little bit rushed. I understand like some of the mechanics or some of the features in the game that took 6 months to release was annoying. It's like, but it's here right now, right? And all I don't like hackers, bro. It's like, what's the point of leaks too? Like, why? It's like have trust in the company. Also a lot of people saying like, oh, Insomniac, not Insomniac, Sony rushed Insomniac in order to put the game out for holiday money. It's just I get that too, but I don't know. I love this game. I love every minute of it, and yes, there may be some things that I may not agree with within the game. Like for example, I do wish we had more time with Symbiote Peter, but I don't know. It's like what can you do? They tried, and they're gonna keep trying. Just have confidence, guys. And don't be like idiots and just release like unofficial documents and stuff and personal information because oh you're impatient. Come on now. A lot of people are impatient, but you don't see people be like, well, since Burger King is gonna take so long for my damn meal, I'm gonna hack into their grill and just and just let them know to hurry up with my burger. Like, no, just wait, take your time, be patient, and that burger will be fresh, hot, and ready with all the toppings that you want, right? But if you're just gonna sit there and keep complaining over and over and over again, well, then you're gonna get a half-baked burger. And I also know that a lot of people have been saying like, well, this game feels unfinished because of the content. Yes. Do I feel like it's unfinished? Maybe. But I don't know. It may be a Miles Morales 2, then, or maybe a Cindy Moon game, or hell, what if they're doing a Spider-Verse game right now? What if they went back to the Great Web and be like, you know what? This is the DLC, the Great Web, the multiplayer. That really kills me. I understand about Carnage and I understand about Chameleon, but really, in my opinion, I really wanted that Spider-Verse thing happening. I'm a huge fan of like Spider-Verse. I love different versions of Spider-Man. But like I said, what can you do? We're just in a way we're just a customer or a consumer. They make the game. They the ones that have the power. Really. So to sit there and just keep sending death threats and insulting the employees, insulting YouTubers who are just announcing the news that they're getting from sources that, of course, they cannot release. But I don't know. It's just really sad. Because the hype for this game was so crazy. Now all of a sudden it's like,
well, this game is too damn bad. You see what I'm saying? This game is not good. Oh my god, the game is unfinished. The stuff is rushed. There is no DLC. Where's the DLC? There's nothing. I don't believe this. Screw you, Insomniac.
man. If I was Insomniac, I'd be like, man, what's the matter with you? You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, what in the hell's the matter with you? You really gonna send me a death threat because I'm trying to make sure the game is perfect? What's the matter with you? Do you want a finished product? Do you want a finished DLC? Do you want finished features? Do you want like more story content? Then calm your ass down.
Well, you see here, we're the consumers, and
It's like, man, no.
we're the ones that's holding the paychecks.
And it's like, oh my god, bro. That's like saying people who get pulled over and they hate cops and they just be like,
You know, we pay for your salary. You work for us.
like, really? Come on now. You got people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, hell, even their 60s. Death threatening people? Man, come on now. I can understand if like somebody came to your house and be like,
Guns up. Get your guns up. You ain't gonna...
you know what I'm saying? Like then you'll be threatening. So, but, anyways, all I'm saying, guys, is just please have hope for the company. Please have hope that there may still DLC come. Please have hope that the Wolverine game is good. I think it's gonna be good. That's one of my top 10 characters. Yeah, Wolverine, boy. But anyways, I just wanna end this here, and you know what? I may keep going with this commentary, guys. So who knows? Maybe in the next video I may talk, or I may not talk. Who knows? I may just. Who knows? There's gonna be a lot of surprises, but hopefully this video does good. If not, we'll just keep posting. That's all it's about, right? Just keep on going until you reach something. And you know what? To end the video off, guys, I'm gonna be showing y'all my combat skills. Hello.
You will not escape! Cloaking tech kind of let you down today, yeah, fellas?
Oh shit. Oh.
Must be hurting.
Oh. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. Anyways. Ooh, that was badass. You saw? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now that was badass. Hold on. You see what I'm saying? Like certain things in this game, man, makes you be like, oh my god, bro. Oh shit.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Ooh. Oh shit. Man, my goodness, what am I doing, bro? This is not a good example of me showing my combat skills. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Next time, do your ambushes in the streets, like normal criminals.
But, alright folks, that was a... Okay, that's not my combat skills, but, you know, I usually do a lot better. Usually, sometimes I don't use the special abilities because I like that hand-to-hand combat. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to my opinions, my thoughts, hopes and prayers for everybody, man. I really hope this community will get back in shape soon. I really hope. But until then, folks, see ya. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.